Hello my beautiful Aries, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. I would be eternally grateful. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what your cards are for the week. So it's a new format, guys. I'm trying out the weekly general overview for the signs this week. So tell me if you love it, tell me if you hate it, tell me if it works for you. And this week, your destiny card is the Tower, right? So it is your destiny this week to go through the process of illumination, of enlightenment through change, effectively. When you get the Tower card, all bets are off, right? It changes things, it tends to ripple through the foundations and reduce things to ashes. This isn't to hurt us, it's to remove from our lives what no longer serves us, what no longer holds us, what is actually holding us back. The thing about the Tower is, it usually comes as a startling realization. It's the cracking of illusions, right? The fact that you've got this as your destiny card means that the pervading theme for the week for you is going to be realization. There's going to be a lot of things that just kind of go bam, bam, bam in your mind. And it's going to be kind of like consistent revelations. And you're going to be like, right, okay, well, based on all of this new information, my lifescape needs to change. I need to make different decisions. I need to go in a different direction because the path that I'm on now no longer reflects who I am. So it's going to be a big week for change for you guys, which is not necessarily a bad thing for Aries. Right, the direction. How is this likely to shape up? What is likely to transpire in the course of said action or revelation? You got the King of Swords, right? An air sign male. Could be very likely to be an Aquarius, actually, because the Tower card sometimes has that Uranian energy, and the King of Swords is an air sign male. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra would be the King of Swords, but the King of Swords also represents your mind, your intellect, and your intelligence. Where is it that you have held yourself back, my dear Aries? Because the King of Swords is asking you now to make decisions based on the information that you have to hand, right? And this isn't necessarily the information that you've had previously that's been programmed into you through life, family, parenting, all of that stuff. This is about the information that you have now. This is about working from that information and saying to yourself, right, this is what I know now. This is how the information that I've received of late changes things. So how is it that I'm going to proceed from here on in? The King of Swords always uses his mind in the best way, shape or form to get what he wants and to get to where it is that he needs to be. Your direction then this week is to take the slant of being the ruler in your life, but using your mind instead of your actions. This is not a week to charge off and do the Aries thing where and all of that. This is not the week for that. This is the week for you to be the general, not the soldier. You need to be strategic, not reactionary, right? Don't do the usual Aries thing where you just go off on one. Not saying that you all do, but my mum's an Aries, so right? This is the week to be, the higher octave of Aries. You've got the soldier who is all about vibrancy, energy, passion, dynamism, charges in, does it now, and then reads the instructions after to see if they've done it right and will make adjustments if they need to. Whereas the general, the colonel or whatever the heads of, armies and stuff are, they'll sit back and they will plan their moves, just like a chessboard. They will think 3 and 4 steps ahead. This is the week where you need to do that. You're playing chess this week, right? So think moves ahead. Don't act in the immediate future. Act what's going to, in that way, right? Look ahead to your own future. With that said, because I know you all skip past my little intro now, Tribal Tuesday is coming up. There is a link for it in the description box below. I would love it if you would check it out. Spaces are very, very limited and I will only be running Tribal Tuesday. It's an amazing journey to find out, not even to find out, to work on something something that you've been possibly struggling with for quite some time. Like I said, I will only be running this every 3 months. Link in the description box below, so check it out. With that said, what's your insight? What is the added or extra information that the tarot wants to deliver to you for the week ahead? This week, you get the 5 of Wands, right? So how you behave in a situation that has something to do with your family, with your peers. So this could be your colleagues at work, it could be a family dynamic, or it could just be a group of friends. How you usually react to things, how you usually behave in certain situations or given situations. You are being given a chance this week, Aries, to do it completely different. And I say this to you, if you do so, you will shock every single person that you interact with, because you will be behaving and moving and acting in a way that they have not necessarily seen from you before. The 5 of Wands is a lot of people talking at one time. It's something to do with a group, and the fact that it comes up with these 2 cards, this really for me feels like there's going to be some sort of group dynamic. You know, it could be family, like I said, it could be work, it could be professional, personal. There's something going on here where you are pushed into the thick of it. And one of the things is, a lot of people will be counting on you acting in a certain way. And if you surprise them and act in a different way, you throw a cat amongst the pigeons. And it will be interesting to see what revelations come from that. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance itself. Have a fantastic week. Let me know how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.